This is Flory Bidunga, who looks like he has really expanded his offensive game here this season. Trey White with a nice interior feed. Bidunga up with the left and good. This is Jaron Stevenson, a Chapel Hill kid, a transfer from Alabama with the Tide the last couple of years. And the long three won't go for Kyan Evans, but the follow will go.
The two freshmen that we talked about in the open of this game. The key to Carolina's season is going to be their defense and their rebounding, because this team's going to be able to score.
Wilson has it taken away. Peterson off to the races and lays it in.
Well, you can see Darren Peterson just glide. And then Peterson stealing it from Wilson and taking it the other way, going against an excellent defender. There's so many different handlers for Kansas can bring it up. They don't have to get it just to Peterson.
A much more athletic team than a year ago, would you say?
Way more athletic.
And Trey White knocks it down. Trimble trying to shake his defender, got a switch, drives, and lays it in to tie the game.
They got Flory Bidunga on a switch, gave a little hesitation, and just blew by him. And this is going to be a challenge for Peterson, because Trimble just lives in a stance. A great individual defender.
Experienced guy, physical. Besar the tip, Bidunga gathers and finishes.
Allen Fieldhouse's name, and Fog Allen played for Dr. James Naismith, who invented the game.
That's as straight a line as you can draw. Council looking inside. Now Tiller, a big guy who likes to step out and shoot the three. Bidunga right into the chest of Wilson, and everything but the finish, but he gets the loose ball back. Boy, he is a much improved player at the offensive end from a season ago. Jackson to Bidunga as he steps out on the perimeter. Not a threat out there. This is Council, the St. Bonaventure transfer, averaged almost 15 a game a year ago. But now a turnover by White. Powell rejected by White at the rim. Speaking of physicality, Bidunga and Vesar, initiated by Bidunga there. Tiller for three. Yes. And Kansas back on top.
Bryson Tiller can shoot the ball. He's long-armed. Got a wingspan of about 7'4", 7'5". He thinks of himself as a perimeter player. He's going to have to do a little bit more in the post, especially defensively.
And now a steal by Council. Took it right away from Evans. Peterson. Back-to-back threes for the Jayhawks. Tiller again knocks down another three. Dan Shulman, Jay Billis here at the Dean E. Smith Center in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And again, if you missed it off the top, the first time ever that Kansas has come to this building. And Bryson Tiller's like, what took you guys so long? Peterson came back in, but remember, Wilson has 2 fouls for Carolina. He's on the bench. Both of those things happening in the last few minutes. And Hubert Davis needs an assertive Henry Vesar.
Kansas scored 17 points off those 9 turnovers. Talk about the difference in the game.
A big reason they've got an 8-point lead. Make it 10 on the drive by Council.
He got hit there and still finished with the left hand.
But Kansas does not get back in transition, which was the #1 thing Bill Self talked about.
Screener, scorer, basketball.
Henry Vesar has come out on fire here in the second half.
Well, Trimble's really making it difficult for Peterson to catch the ball, but even catching it there, he can rise up so quickly.
What game Darren Peterson has at the offensive end. Evans knocks down a three, and the Heels are on top.
Boy, Dan, that's the second time in this second half that after a made field goal by Peterson, Carolina gets it down quickly and just runs it down Kansas's throat.
You said Council is about as quick a player as you will see in college basketball, and he just showed it right there.
Just end-to-end speed. But Carolina's movement has been much better in this second half. Everything's with a purpose. Great back cut.
Trimble blocked from behind by Rosario. Evans. Vesar. Turnaround Wilson. Tough shot.
Come on. Are you kidding me? Really good patience by North Carolina to get the shot that they wanted. But that turnaround jumper, that wasn't easy.
Caleb Wilson, 16 points, 5 rebounds. Good shot fake by Rosario. And he knocks knocks it down to tie the game.
A screen is being set for Trimble. Kansas is going under.
Wilson draws two, finds Stevenson, and he hits the corner three.
That's been the big question. And they've not been able to get the ball inside and not been able to really penetrate this North Carolina defense.
And how about another great big-to-big look from Wilson to Vessar.
It's been 1 and out for Kansas.
Great defensive play. Peterson, though, saved it right to Wilson.
Terrific play by Peterson, but then tries to save it. Winds up saving it right under the Carolina basket.
Jaden Dawson, a transfer, a senior from Loyola Chicago, who could really shoot it. Missed that one badly, and Trimble gets the friendly bounce. Peterson is still on the bench right now for Kansas, and they just can't buy a bucket at the moment. Jackson steps into a three, and they needed that one.
And the ball reversal was what made the play. They're moving the Kansas defense and getting things off it.
And now another made three.
He's been much better going off one. That was a beautiful left-handed finish over side.
He's about as good a guard finisher as there is in the nation, don't you think?
Yes.
Jackson with the answer at the other end, and both teams are now heating up. Wilson shakes his man and gets it to go. How about the skill level on that? He's got 20.
Well, that was a good job defensively by Vessar. It's hard to keep Badunga from getting around him, but he didn't give him an angle to the basket and then didn't foul.
And count the basket.
You get one extra step from what you had last year. That would have been on the floor. That was close to being 2 steps. He reminds you a little bit of Udoka Azubuike when he was younger. Big, strong.
This time it's Powell. And so many connections between these two programs as we've documented. It almost felt like there were too many connections where the two sides just didn't want to play each other. But now it's different as Bogovac knocks down a three. Tiller has fouled out. Badunga's on the bench. Tipped up and good. That is going to count for Trey White.
That's a good job by Trimble.
Peterson gets a look and buries a three. White gets free and lays it in on a feed from Peterson.
So concerned about Badunga.
Final minute of regulation, knocked away by Wilson. And the exclamation point on an impressive second half for Carolina. Rosario will bang home a three at the other end, but Wilson now up to 24 points. Soak it in. Enjoy the energy here at the Dean Dome. The Tar Heels with a big early season win.
What a second half performance by North Carolina.